Hey guys, how are you today? Look where we are. Look where we are. Look where we are. In heaven. I am reporting to you from heaven. Literally from heaven. Encourage you to live and enjoy life. Guys, there's not a month goes by I don't hear about a friend, close or far friend, that they have health problems, especially heart health and cancer. I work in the raw material business. I roam the world looking for the best raw materials to help develop holistic medicine and herbal medicine for holistic centers around the world. And today I'm in Southeast Asia. I'm in one of my favorite coastal towns here I stay here temporary most of the year, instead traveling back and forth to the US because of the long distance journey. I'm here situated in Southeast Asia, where I can go to the Amazon rainforest, to the Perus, to Malaysia, to Indonesia, and look for all the raw materials I want, except China, because Chinese raw material contains about 10,000 times more heavy metal than Prop California 65 allows. Look, how long we're living these days? 65, 70, most of the people. Most wealthy people around the world, in the United States especially, they die. Most wealthy people in the United States, they die on average of 66 years old. According to research done by Dr. Joel Wallach, written in his book called Dead Doctors Don't Lie. These wealthy people have access to the best food in the world, and they eat the best food in the world, and yet they die at 66 years old, average age. Why? Because our food is depleted from nutrition. Even the US Agriculture Department on their website says 90% of the soil in the United States is depleted from minerals, and minerals are the spark plugs that activate your vitamins. So even when you eat organic, it's not enough. Dr. Andrew Weil, who's the dean of the integrated medicine, who started it many years ago, the integrated medicine for physicians more than 30 years ago in the University of Arizona, talks about how essential it is to top up your daily nutrition with a high quality nutrition, vitamins and minerals on the top of your diet to fill in your daily nutritional gaps. Is there any proof that we can prove that for just research showed that people died from nutrition deficiency, just lack of some vitamins and minerals? Is there any proof that we can show that this is happening? Well, there are many research that's unknown to many, because that's not really our government job to publicize that. You have to find that on your own. Dr. Joel Wallach, who wrote the book called Dead Doctors Don't Lie, shows in his research that he had done autopsies on 3,500 human beings died of sudden death syndrome in the United States. White, black, short, tall, fat, skinny, young, old. And the results of his autopsy, he didn't find that they died because of medicine deficiencies, because your body does not contain any medicines. Every single one of the death syndrome that he had done autopsy on found one single reason for their death. What was it? Nutritional deficiencies. That the heart did not have enough fuel to keep going. That your heart pump 100,000 times a day, and you can look healthy and you can look good, like many bodybuilders who died in 2021, 22, 23. You can Google that. Big, powerful, handsome guys, all the muscles, all the beautiful skin, all your beautiful eyes and hair means nothing when your heart stops. And what did you eat today to feed your heart with nutrition? Pop? What did you eat? Burger? Omelet? Slushy? Coke? What? You have no idea. Or you took some cheap vitamins that does not work. Synthetic vitamins, as it showed by the Attorney General of New York a couple of years back. He showed when he tested those cheap vitamins that don't contain any good quality raw materials, because I work in the raw materials and I know what's good quality and what's cheap quality. He showed in his test, you can Google, Attorney General in New York found that 4 out of 5 supplements tested in big block retailers, 4 out of 5 did not contain the species listed on the label. We're talking about the cheapest quality raw material supplements in the world and did not have what it was written on the label. Imagine other attorney generals in the United States had done more tests. And do you think they fixed things? Temporary maybe? My friend, your health is your wealth. And cheap nutrition does not work. That's why when you go to holistic doctors, when he puts you on a certain regimen of daily diet and nutrition, you will need $500 to $600 a month, minimum. Because when we source vitamin C, it's $91 per kilo. Start for $91 per kilo because it's from natural origin, fruits and vegetables. And it can go up to $225 per kilo, okay? And we have to turn it into liposomal technology. That's another 30 to 40% additional cost, okay? That's why real vitamins cost real money. And if you compare to cheap supplements like vitamin C sold on the market from synthetic that cost $10, $15 per kilo, that does not contains bisphenol hydroxyl, 2-hydroxyl adjacent to the same side of the carbons, or the double blowers, or the double bonds they call them in biology. That's a unique biological structure only for natural vitamin C extracted from fruits and vegetables. If the FDA today in the United States require that all vitamins must come from natural sources, your cheapest vitamins will cost you 10 to 15 times more than what it's costing you right now. That's why when you see what we develop for holistic doctor that costs $200, it's expensive. Yes, but if you compare apple to apple, it's not expensive because your cheapest product will be the same price as this. So anywhere I go around the world, guys, my vitamins is with me here. Heart health. This is one of the most amazing vitamins we have developed for holistic doctors. And by the way, just read the fact sheet. Google every nutrient, every ingredient, and see how good this quality product is. And you can see many of the sources, raw material, where we get it from: Albion Minerals, Beckham, and things like that, patent ingredients. Taking care of your joints is essential. By the way, next to CoQ10 for heart health, generate ATP. This is a zero crystal CoQ10, does not crystallize in the body, and it's produced by a company called Konica, well stabilized CoQ10, but we have to send it to another company to decrystallize it because CoQ10 crystallizes in the body at 37 Celsius. So it's useless even if you get it from the best quality companies around the world. Vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C. This is a $200 for 3 months supply used by holistic doctor to cleanse mercury from the body and many toxins that contains bisphenol hydroxyls. Is only available in a natural vitamin C extracted from fruits and vegetables that cost $91 per kilo, and we have to purchase 1,000 kilos to get this quality product. Plus we have to turn it into liposomal. Vitamin D is so essential. You can see vitamin D raw. This is vitamin D extracted from the wool of the sheep from Australia. It is one of the most expensive vitamin D3 in the world, identical to the vitamin D from the sun. Plus vitamin K2 from Japan, from natto, from fermented soy. And you have to have minimum of 80 microgram of vitamin K2 with H5000 vitamin D IU in order to work correctly, to do the transcription. Vitamin K2 tells vitamin D to deposit calcium into the bones and not in the tissue or the blood. So that's essential. And also, if you don't have the right magnesium with FTIR, fingerprinted chemical identification, patented, you are not going to have vitamin D working correctly. Fish oil. Check out Dr. Bill Harris. Amazing research in Stanford University on this. From before birth until after birth, till the day you die. One of the most amazing nutrients that you can take today. We get that from Italy, wild anchovies. We don't get it from Vietnam. 2 hours flight away for you in Vietnam for me now. And if you go see how they extract their fish oil, it stinks from how much solvent and bleach they use to deodorize it. We get our product from Italy, wild anchovies, undistilled and not CO2 extracted. Absolutely pure wide. Only they do a very light distillation on the molecular level just to make sure there's no mercury left in there. So, you have to compare apple to apple, guys. Look at this day. Look at this day. Isn't this beautiful? Hey, sing to the world. Health is wealth. You are a unique person. Today is a present. Yesterday is a history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Guys, 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 years old is nothing. It flies like this. Like this. You have to start living today. You have to take that leap and risk and enjoy life. Oh, I'm gonna bring my chocolate. I'm gonna eat my chocolate. I don't eat the dough. I eat the chocolate. This chocolate. And I say, a blessing to all of you. And how do you guys like what I have today on? Louis Vuitton shoes. Hey, my Versace shorts and my Gucci t-shirt. You live the way you like, you customize your own life, and you don't care what the world says. As long as you love, you forgive, and you live your own life. Be the best version you can be in this world. Your dreams are yours. And there's no elevation without separation. And without good health, tell me, what can you enjoy? There are people today in this town are sick in the hospital, just got to the emergency room, or are dead. 1,600 people die from cancer every single day in the United States. 33 seconds, every 33 seconds, there's a heart incident, and 10 times more women have heart incident than men. You can have the best body and all the money in the world and all the Gucci's and all the Rolexes and all the Ferraris. When you have a heart problem, all that is put aside. You'll be busy with that thing. What we do, we work with holistic doctors to help prevent these problems before they happen. That's why it's called preventive healthcare. You work out, you sweat, you eat healthy as much as possible. No one's gonna eat healthy all the time, can eat healthy most of the time, all the time. You do intermittent dieting. Once a month, try to have 3 days with no food, just water and green tea and fresh green juices. Just cleanse your body, cleanse your mind. Love, live, be happy, and rejoice in the name of the God of Zion, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac and Jacob. Isn't this gorgeous? And this is my chocolate. Bon appetit. Ocean's calling you. Isn't that more beautiful than music? Isn't that more beautiful than music? And your table is reserved right here. Right here, baby. And this is your patio. And this is my life. I customize it. I eat what gives me health and energy. I listen to what I like. I hang around people I like. They lift me up and I lift them up. My job is to let go and pray for peace around the world. I cannot change the world. I cannot change the politics. I can only control my own life. But your health is your only wealth on this earth, man. And 67 years ago, 70 years will fly like this. Ask people who are 50 and 60 and 70 years old. How did they go? How did they fly away like this? And people are waiting for tomorrow, day after, and day after, and they don't know if they're gonna live another minute. How sad, isn't it? People spending on their Starbucks coffee more than their nutrition and vitamins. Why do I take vitamins? Because I know I can't eat healthy all the time. I need that vitamins. I need to nourish my heart and give it energy and give it fuel every day, and my brains and my nerve system. Right? This is... the world is calling you and life is calling you.